So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will discuss about that today's problem of the day, that's name is split an array into two equal sum subarrays. Okay, so let us discuss about that problem statement. So you have given an array of integer array, okay, and you have to return true if it is possible to split into two subarray. Means of that you want to be returned a true if we can be split the array into two equal sum of subarray. First of all, let us discuss about that what is a subarray. Subarray is nothing but about that a part of a array. Means of that a sub a sequence term. Means of that this is 1 2 3. 1 2 3 is a sub array of this whole array, or we can be just say that a subsequent term, a continuous subsequent term of this array is called a subarray. Suppose 1 comma 2 is also a subarray. Okay, either the single one, either just I'm just clarifying you, this one is also a subarray of this array, but you cannot be say that 1 comma 2 comma 5, this is not a subarray. Why? Because of that this is not a subsequent term of this array. Okay, got my point? I hope you have to be understood what I'm to trying to say you. Okay, so this is a subsequent, so I'm just explaining you. So what is the, I hope you have to be understood that what is the subarray. Okay, so you have to be returned a sum of two subarray which is equal sum. Okay, suppose of that 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4, so 1 2 3 4 5, just like at here. So their sum is that 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10, 10 plus 10 is 20. So their sum is, the total sum is, I'm just written at here, the total sum is 20. Okay, now I want to be getting that if the two subarray can be split into the two subarray, we have to be equal sum. Equal sum means of that, suppose of that 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to that 6, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So this is the sub array, this is the sub array which having a sum is equal to 10, and there's and these two value, and this is a sub array of this particular array, and their sum is 10. Understood? Now we can clearly say that yes, we can split this array into two sub array. Now let us move on that further example, that is right now here. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7, and 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So their total sum of this array is equal to 10. Now if we will split the array into two part which having a sum is equal to 5. Okay, means of that 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, but 4 plus 1 is also equal to 5. But I'm just clarify, already told you that sub array means of that subsequent term. Subsequent term means of that this will be a continuous element of this array. So 4 comma 1, 4 comma 1 is does not a sub array of this array. Okay, it is not existing as a sub array, so that's why we cannot be split into that two equal sum. Okay, so I hope you have to be understood the problem example. Now let us move on to how to solve this problem, what would be the approach at here. Okay, so right now we can be says that we have to be says that I'm just explaining you prefix sum. we have to be use a prefix sum. That what we will do, this will be our approach to solve this particular problem. This is a prefix sum, so how you can solve it, I'm just explaining to you. First of all, we will sum of this whole array. We will run a loop to till 4. We will run a loop till I is equal to 0 to n. Clear? And store all the value in this particular array. Got my point? Okay. Now what I will do, after this storing the all the value, after this storing the all the sum into this particular array, now what we will do, we will do the we will do the prefix sum, means of that we will initialize a two variable. First of all, we have to be already declared that the sum which is equal to 0, and after the sum we will getting the whole of the array. Now we will take another example, another variable which is called a prefix. So this will be occurring, what would be the prefix, means of that we will again run a loop from 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 that till I is equal to 0 to n. Okay, now we will consider that what we will do, we will get the prefix sum, and subtracting this value, this sum, means of that subtracting this sum from this whole of this array, from whole of this sum. Basically what would be our approach, I'm just dry run this approach, uh, and after that the this prefix sum will be minus from this array. Got my point? If any of the substances will be equal, means my prefix sum sorry for that if my writing is not clear to you, I'm just try to be resolving that. If my prefix sum, but you have to be understood that what would be the approach, so I'm just later on I will be discuss with the code. Okay, so if the prefix sum is equal to my sum, means of that, suppose this is my prefix sum, and this will be clearly, I am just explaining that if my prefix sum is equal to sum, then we will simply return true, means this will be existing our 2 equal subarray, we can be split in this sum. Otherwise at the end of the loop we will return false. Okay, so now dry run this approach. Let's discuss about that first problem, which is that 1 2 3 4 5 5. So basically their sum is 20. Okay, so now the sum will be updated by 20. Okay, so here is the sum, and the sum is updated by 20. So now what we will do, now again run a loop, and the prefix is equal to initialized by 0. So prefix will be updated by array of 1. Array of 1 means of that 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 means of that 0 plus 1 means of that the array will be prefix sum will be updated by 1. Okay, now sum will be minus by array of I. So sum means of that 20, and that 20 minus 1 is equal to 19. So the sum will be updated by 19. Got my point? So we will check that if my prefix sum is equal to sum, no, because 1 does not equal to the 19. Okay, so again iterate the loop for next value 1. Okay, for little bit I'm just copy the this value. Just copy and just for that clearly explain to you. Okay, so at here, yes. Oh, just I'm to be just I'm just configuring that some. So now with a prefix sum does not equal to the sum, so let us discuss the next value is that 2. So the array of 1 is equal to 2. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So the next value is 3. Okay, so if we will 19 minus 2, which is equal to the 17. Now again we will check that 3 is equal to 17. No, again move for the next value, which is equal to 3. Okay, so 3 plus 3, because 3 is already I have having a prefix, and the 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Okay, now 17 minus 3 is equal to that 14. So 6 equal to 14. No, again move on next variable, next value. Okay, so the next value is equal to 4. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Okay, so this is our value 10. Now 14 minus 4 is equal to 10. If it is equal, yes, got my point. This both value is equal to, if prefix sum is equal to sum, means of that we will adding from the prefix to, just I am just explaining to you again, just explaining you from the prefix to sum with the prefix value, sum with the prefix value, and minus with the minus from this sum. What does it means? Their means is that if we will sum into this prefix sum, so we will minus from this sum, means of that this is not our part of this sum. Okay, so the remaining subarray is the sum is this, and the prefix sum is this. Now again we will update it by, that 2. Okay, so what would happen at here? So there happen is that the prefix sum is 1 plus 2, and remaining value is this. Okay, now again what would happen at here? So if it is not equal, so what would be happen at here? So this would be happen is that prefix sum is that, and prefix sum is is this whole of the value and the remaining value of this sum. Okay, now if it is not equal to the prefix sum equal to sum, then what happen? Then this happen is that prefix sum is that 1 2 3 4. Now the sum is equal to 5 plus 1. That's why this value will be existing. Okay, now again we have to be moved on the second example, which is not satisfy this condition. How we can solve it? I'm just explaining to you. I'm just glad. First of all, we will sum of this whole array. Sum of this whole array is that is equal to 10. Got my point? Okay. Now prefix sum initialized by 0. I'm just written at here like pre. Okay. So the prefix sum is equal to 0. Now we will in is updated by prefix sum by 4, because of this is our first value of this array. So the 4 0 plus 4 would be updated by 4. Okay, now again check that if it is 4 is equal to 6. No, again we have to move on the second value. We will get the get this second value. The second value is this 3, is this 3. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So the 7 is equal to 3. No. Now again move on that the next value. The next value is that 2. So the 2 is we will be updated by 4 plus 3. 7. 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So 9 is equal to the 9 is equal to 1. No. Again move the next value, which is 1. Then 1 is that whole of the prefix sum is equal to 10. Whole of the prefix sum is equal to 10, and sum is equal to 0, because sum have nothing, left nothing. So we will out from the for loop, and we will return the false. I hope you have to understand. This is very simple question. Now move on that coding part. Okay, this is the solution of the C++, and here is the solution of Java. I hope you have to be understood. If you have any doubt, so please comment on my channel. Please like my video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you. And here is the compiling, and the compiling is going on, and it is equal. Okay. Thank you so much watching my video, watching my channel, my YouTube channel. Thank you.